me just adjust my quick. Go on. Let me just adjust my quick. Quiet. Go on. Ugh, I don't tweak the settings a bunch. Yeah, it's 100% quiet. But there's no other audio to drown me out this time. So that shouldn't be much. Okay. So I don't really know what we're gonna be drawing today. I had planned to do this stream yesterday, but I fell into the rot and my motivation was zapped. So it didn't happen. We're doing it today. I'm forcing my mate. Whatever we may end up creating. The how can I fix that? The audio bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I don't know how to fix that. I don't really know what to tell you. I don't know why it says that every time. I haven't been able to figure that one out. But anyways, let's make something here. Let us see what happens. Shall we? All right, let's try to make a tree, I guess. We are Pine Rend, after all. Pine is in our name. That is what we shall make. A tree. A pine tree, even. The greatest of pine trees, perhaps. Put in the roots. Because they need those to grow. Believe it or not, that is how they obtain nutrition. They take the nutrients from the soil. I don't like how that root looks. A little bit better. Maybe that's where the problem is. Dude, no. That didn't fix it. It's a little bit better. Probably end up coming back to that to fix it later. Let's get the, I should probably have a reference image going. might be helpful. I'm gonna look at the quality of the stream here. Seems to be pretty good quality. The color seems off though. That's strange. It looks darker in what I'm seeing on this screen is darker than what I'm seeing on YouTube here. That's very strange. Don't know why that's happening. This perplexes me greatly. Yeah, I wanted a pine tree. Just look at pine tree. I want to look up pixel art pine tree. Those have helped me a lot past. This pixel art works pretty differently from like traditional art. Because every single pixel makes a difference. One little pixel can make or break an image depending on like the resolution that you're working with. If it's higher resolution, you probably won't have to worry about that because it'll just look like a normal drawing. But if it's low resolution, like what I'm doing here, every pixel is gonna matter. Be very, very important. Make sure each pixel has a purpose. Last time I was doing pixel art and was looking up I was searching up like pixel art beaches, and for some reason they were just full of AI generated pixel art beaches for whatever reason. And yep, the same thing is happening here when I search up pixel art pine tree. That's cool. Like they look they look passing at first. Then if you look at it a little closer, it it like mirrors itself, and the pixel sizes aren't consistent throughout. It's very, very disappointing. That one looks real. I like that one. That one looks. Anyways, to the drawing. Let's get back to that. That's the whole point. Stream, not looking at other pixel art. Pixel art. That one isn't even pixel art. It's just art. But it's AI. The AI got confused by what it was supposed to do. Uh, Gotta try to keep the canopy here. I want that to come out a bit more. Maybe that's too much. Let me know if the keyboard sounds annoy you. Not sure there's a whole lot I can do to change that. I don't really have a mic arm. I can't keep it as far away as I would like to, but I can see what I can do. Did I use the darkest color? Okay. Away all these notifications. Horrible timing, truly. Horrible timing. I want it to be. Yeah, yeah, I like that. The color palette I have over here is what I used for my trees last time. So I just went with the same one. Since it worked pretty well. Decided to keep using it. That's be a little tricky. All this overlapping. Let's put that there. Uh, Fill this in. No, maybe not yet. Not just yet. I need to layer it a bit still. Oh, I just realized the size of the branches does not make sense compared to the size of the trunk here. Very large trunk to the very small branches. Hmm. So do I make the branches bigger or do I shrink the trunk? Hmm. I am unsure. Honestly, what I could do, I think I'll just start another one over here with start over here with the branches. Then we can adjust the trunk as we need to. However, it may need adjusted. It's a little too thick there. It looks pretty good. Fairly uniform throughout. Not sure how I feel about this little part down here, though. Might change that later. Feels a bit. It's a fairly good start, though. And this one was just ever so slightly darker. I don't like this. Try that. I just put one there. It looks pretty solid there. Layer them on top of each other. Gotta trust the process. It's looking a bit lopsided. Maybe that gives it a bit more of a natural feeling, though. Because nothing's gonna be like perfectly symmetrical in nature like this. Not from a tree. As much as it may try to. Starting to give it a little bit of a different shape as it goes up. Might be a bad idea, might not. Once again, we'll see what happens. Not too worried. Might want to do 2 more layers. I'm thinking. Perchance. Mayhaps, even. I'm going to go back to these colors just to help me distinguish the layers. I'm not going to stay like this because I need to add shadows and such to them. But it'll help me distinguish the layers while I'm actually making it still. And I am in no way a master at pixel art. I'm still fairly new to it. So if anyone wants to give any tips, tricks, or ideas, I would be willing to accept that. Advice is welcome. Since one can never truly master art, I would say. Just an endless cycle of learning and improving. Yeah, we're getting near the top here. What feels good to be the top at least. That one's a bit thick. That's bad. Okay. I think we can get it in 2 more layers. Very close here. Very close now. Honestly, that might be. I think we'll top it off right here. A little bit of a side there. That looks pretty good. That ruined it. I don't know how I feel about that. That one might changed. Okay, let's see what we can do about shading here. The lightest at the top. The light color goes at the top. And a little bit of a shadow underneath each branch going downward. I think I'm going to use 4 different shades of green here. Might be a little bright. Too. I think this one works well. Maybe. We'll see what happens. And have the light come from this side, I think. Or would it be better just to do it from top down? Just have the sun directly up. I think we'll just do it from directly above. Seems easier to manage. Now that I'm looking at the green, I'm not sure it's the best option to use. What if I had a new one? Not that way. Definitely not that. We'll give this one a shot. No, it's still a little too dark. I think we'll go with that one for now. You shall edit as is needed, which I'm sure will be needed. But for now, it shall remain as is. Okay, I want to make branch out a little bit more. Hmm. Okay, and then the second, well, third lightest color at this point. Aladdin. I'm trying to think here. Might need better color distinction. Yeah, this isn't turning out quite how I want it to. Let's give this a try. Should I make it? That looks better. Yeah, that's good. But now it's super shiny up there that I need to add another lighter color. Maybe not that. Well, I guess it has to be. Hmm. Okay. Some shadow under these. I'm gonna have to get lighter colors on the side here. A little bit on the side too. Let's do the shadows first. I think that's what we'll. Hmm. That one's tricky because that one's the same color. Okay. Maybe I do need to shade it a little bit better as I go down for the lighting part. It's so bright. Gonna want a little bit of light. The ones that are pretty. Oh. Man, shading's tricky. Shading and the lighting part are tricky. All of it's tricky. Together a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My dad walked in. Gotta talk to him for a minute. All right. What is that? That might be a bit too aggressive with the lighting there. Hmm. Dang, I didn't realize I've been here for half an hour already. Hmm. Nice. Hmm. I'm trying to even see where I put the branches here. These? Might be a bit too bright there for the bottom. Not as much light is gonna get down there. Hmm. Trying to picture in my head how the branches are. Because they're gonna be lit up at the furthest most part that comes out. Maybe too much. We'll give that a try. I want to see how that turns out. Man, this just looks like a mess right now. Very confusing. Okay, I need to get some shadows going. Hmm. How about this? It's not too bad. Not horrible. Can't say it's amazing. It's not horrible either. These branches are gonna have to be pretty dark. I think I want to take. I'm gonna mix this through here for the majority of it. Some shading, some lighting over here, actually. A bit darker above. Oh, the pixel. Okay. It's a bit too big of a gap there too. Some holes are fine, but I don't too many. I'm not liking the top. I'm gonna have to change the top. It's not look good. No bueno. We're getting somewhere. Oh, it looks off though. I get leaning throughout here. Right. Maybe if I just fill more in. Maybe. Move the top of it to the right a little bit. That might help. No. Get rid of a good pixel. There it is. Really dark. That's what I was looking for. Hmm. It's okay. Like I can't say I'm a huge fan of it. Gotta fix the top here because it just doesn't look good. Is this the same color at the top? No. All right, let's see what we can do to fix it. How did? Okay, that is not what I wanted to happen. Mm, I'm not liking how this is turning out. Not a fan. Ooh, last time I made a pine tree, it turned out a bit better. Maybe I need to add more lighting. Mm. It just doesn't have that branch look to it. Too much. I think that's probably about as good as we're gonna get without spending like hours trying to get that part right. Let's work on the trunk now. See what we can do about that. Mm, still a bit too thick. Looks okay. Not that far down. Looks pretty solid. I think that's pretty good. Hmm. Shading. I don't know how I feel about that. One feels way too dark. Put it to red. Let's go with this. Okay. And I want like a middle ground between these two. Slightly. I know that's too dark. It's tricky. This might work. I don't want it. Yeah, that works pretty well. Yeah, I like how that one turned out. Yeah. Some of the dark in here where the leaf touch. No, it's too thick. What happened? What happened? I think it needs to be taller. Hmm. I don't know. Keep making the trunk too thick. Don't look right. Look funky. Hmm. No, not there. Hmm. Looks a little bit better. Let me. I think it might be these leaves here making it look different. If I can get these to look right at least. Hmm. Helped it out a little bit, I think. Hmm. Hmm. I'd say it's passable. Definitely not perfect, but passable. Not my best work, definitely. Need to look back at the other. That one wasn't perfect either, but better than. Hmm. No, what should we make? Some grass around that wouldn't need. Hmm. Mayhaps we get some grass. For chance. What color did I have? That was too bright. Yeah, it was. Guess we'll go with this one. I want there to be a little bit of distinction. Color of the grass and the color of the we'll give it a little hill to stand upon. A little bit of a hill. Mhm. I don't really know how to do grass well. Not really. Ugh. Let's go with that. Let me look this up real quick, because I grass is tricky. I've tried it a few times, but I just end up like doing little bits of individual strand. That takes a while. Oh, how tricky. Oh, how perplexing even. It's just giving me a lot of Minecraft images. Minecraft grass block. In AI generated versions, the Minecraft grass block too. Alright, see what happens. It's the motto of the stream. See what happens. Be a little darker. Stumps meat. Mm. There we go. I don't like that. Too close to the other one. I feel there's probably a more efficient way of doing grass, but I don't really know how to do it well. Grass is pretty tricky. You just for some color variation. Forgot to do that over here. Just a bunch of little shapes that somewhat resemble grass. Just slightly. Just a whole lot of landscaping going on. I think I might try to add some little flowers as well. Try not to get too hung up on one color here. Where can I put? Hmm. Looking a bit better. Not that tool. This one. Okay. I don't like how these two are next to each other. I don't like that either. That's good enough. Let's use a light one. Almost done with the grass. I don't want to go too crazy with the grass. Because that's something that could end up taking like the entire day. Of a whole lot of time. Just want to fill in the empty spaces now. Okay. Now do we put flowers in? I think we probably should. Give it a little bit of color. Give it a little bit of pop. It's already looking a lot better. Mm, I like that being on the same level as the other one. Oh, no, not there. I'm trying to think if we should add another color of flower in here, or if the yellow and pink is good enough. I ponder. How does this look? Not bad. I think I want to have one up here. I love this color. Ooh, that's kind of nice. How does this shape look? Mm, I think it looks okay. I think we'll put one down here. Is that a little? Move it up a little bit. I feel like that's too here, baby. I think that's pretty. Now, what shall we do? We had a sky. Probably need a sky. The tree could probably use a little bit of atmosphere, a little bit of air. Not feel like they might enjoy. Just a possibility. Hey, pixel perfect. Nice. Okay, gaps in there. Good bit in the tree. Okay. Do I want it to be more lighter towards the bottom? I think I do. Or should I inverse that? No, I think it looks okay. This one might be. Let's put it up a little bit higher. There needs to be a little taller. Mm. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. Maybe. So it can have a little bit of shade from the sun. It needs this, not too. Don't want the plants getting roasted out there. Okay. Try not to add too. Oh, can't have that. Connect a little. Shave it. Then we must get rid of it. A little bit, but something about this cloud just need to be a bit wide, thicker. Need to add some put some silver on it. A little bit of a lining. Of the clouds. The tree doesn't need any silver. Show up enough. That works. Hmm. Okay. I think it's coming together pretty nicely. Mhm. Hmm. I'm looking at these two and I'm comparing them. And I'm thinking I like how the shading is on this one more than this one. Let's try to invert that. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better. I could use one more color. I think it depends on the shape of the cloud, maybe, on how that shading will look. So I don't really think it would look too good on this type of shape of the cloud. I think it'd look there. Maybe. Hmm. Still want to have a little bit of a divot here. Not sure how I like the sky here. Don't know. Ooh, Jim. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Maybe the. I want to make it a little thicker down here. Maybe the sky should have a bit more of a gradual change to it. Thinking that might help. Thinking that looks pretty solid there. Pretty solid. What I can do about the sky here? I wonder. Uh, Wait, that's the problem. It's out of order. It should be this blue on the top, then this blue here in the middle, and then this one. The darkest color is cutting the two in half. That's why it looks weird. Because this one on the top should be... It should be this one on the top. This middle one should go on the top. This middle one should... This bottom one should go in the middle. And then the top one should go on the bottom, I think. I think that's what the problem is. Let me... Uh, uh, no, I need the line there. There we go. That's where that is. That's where... Okay. Okay. There we go. Then we put this here. Is that right? I think that's right. Is it? Because it's a little bluer. Am I using the wrong color? Where did I get this blue? I might be tweaking. There's a chance, a possibility. No, because why is that blue? Is this not? I think there's a fourth color I got in here somehow. Okay. We're gonna test this. This color goes here. This color goes here. This color goes there. Now what is this color under the branch here? Which one is this? It's the same as the top one. Okay. That makes more sense then. That was very much tripping. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. Still don't know how I feel about the it being a block. I am just how I feel. Okay. I don't know if we should add a sun in. That might prove to be difficult. But I think I'd say the scene here is done. What else should we make? What else should we pixel art stay? Or any requests, perhaps? Don't want to end just yet. Still like to make some. Thinking maybe just doing like just a little master sprite. I There's no request. Probably what sprite. Can't go wrong with the chief. Unless you put him in the Halo TV show. Then you can go wrong with the chief. Very wrong. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. I have returned. Okay. I don't see any requests or ideas on what to make. So we shall make a Master Chief. An eensy weensy bitsy. I'm wondering what pose we should put him in. I ponder. Does this green suit him well? I think it needs to be a bit more drab. I think this green is it's a bit too bright, a bit too green, too bright of a green. It's a forest. This might not be a bit too. We'll go with this one. Let me pull up a reference image. Not that I'm unfamiliar what he looks like, of course, but I want to try to fit in as many details as I can, try to be as accurate as I. Ooh, which version of the 5 or Mark 6? Halo Campaign Evolved just came out. Let's go with Mark 5. I think the Mark 5 armor is my favorite Master Chief armor. They peaked to the first one. Not that the others are bad. I think they're all great. Except for the Halo 4 and 5. Not a fan of those. But the other ones are all pretty solid. Okay. Let's limit ourselves size. Wait, what green? Ugh, my... All right. Work brain, please. Work with me. Probably shouldn't be starting out with the visor, but oh well. My workflow leaves many in perplexion. Is that a word? Perplexity? Right. A state of perplexity in the visor, maybe. Oh gosh, try to work at him at an angle always trips me up. Maybe we should just start with like the shape of the head and not made an error at step one. That not that big, dang. We'll give this a shot. See how this. Did I not save the yellow I was using? I'll just use close enough. It'll work. Yeah, I want to be at a slight quiet work. Okay. And we gotta have black at the top of the visor. The bit that comes out, whatever we call that. And it's called a visor on a baseball cap, but like he already has a visor right here. So I don't really know what to call it because he'd have two visors. The visor up here overlooking the actual visor. So I don't know. Perplexing. Very perplexing. What if we put a pixel there? Well, now that looks too tall. Hmm. How very, very tricky. Let's try to get the body shape down. Trying to think if trying to think in my head how I want to do this. I kind of want to have with the assault rifle, but lowered. But I feel like trying to get that with this amount of pixels would be very tricky. I'm wondering if I can make try to get the body. Let's try to get the legs in here. Looks like it elite's legs almost. Like that. Let's redo that. Should I just copy that and paste it on the other side? That look good? Mm, it needs to be tweaked a bit, but it doesn't look too bad. Can't tell what's going on at all, though. Let's try this. Oh man, I don't even know. That might work. We'll keep it there and see what happens. Might have to change it though. It might fit. Let's throw an arm. Drawing people is so difficult and tricky. Pain. Like I want it to come out like that and then across like front of the body. I want to have the other arm down here holding. I don't know. The Gunner arm. Oh no. Tell that. That honestly It doesn't look that bad. Let's stick with this. See where it goes. Think of where I can. No. You do not go there. He is completely green. So, color distinction. It looks like he's sneaking something. Wait, that shouldn't be. Pose look kind of. I think a lot of it has to do with the leg down here. I like slightly put it back. It's still looking good. Maybe. This knee also key. Uh, it's just way too thick. Delete it. A little bit. Hmm. Honestly, though, the whole thing is turning out a little bit. Not perfect, not great, but better than I thought. Now, I fit in AR. Let me. I'm gonna copy this real quick. I'm gonna be drawing over it, and I probably mess part of it up. I have a backup. Happen. All right. Oh, there's too much going on. Why is this actually working? Like, what if I change the outline? Because this black is really gonna mess with the AR. It looks like it's gray on top for the part. Back on the I just have to leave it at that. Cause putting that little pixel there. That might have to be as good as the AR gets. I'd like to add more detail to it. I just don't think I can do it with this pixel count. Don't think it's possible. Let's see what we can do about the detailing the armor itself. There's a lot more black on the armor than I remember. Oh man, there's black right where the AR uh is. Darn it. Dadgummit. Okay. A little bit of black where the gloves are. Hmm. Hmm. Basically, it seems where there's any joint, black's gonna be, because that's where the suit uh leaves room for movement, it looks like. Hmm. The black lines are really making the armor pop, though. Hmm. They make him look quite a bit meaner. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. 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 Scaling on it. I gotta put the shadow of the visor on the top here. Hmm. I don't know if that looks right. Need a bright port. It's like there's a gap, but hmm. Man, that's true. Gotta have an outline for this too. Open the ruin it. Mhm. 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 think it looks pretty solid. Use a bit more shading on things here, though. Hmm. Thinking, thinking it might be done. Sorry. Trying to swat a fly, but it just smacked into just smacked the mic. I wonder what does it look like if I put the Master Chief into the scene? Does it look like he's on the ring? I gotta delete the gotta erase all this. This is incredibly inefficient. Okay, let's try that again. It looks okay. Looks alright. I think I'll be calling it there though. I think I will make that the end of stream. Got a good bit of arting done today. That's pretty good. Got a good bit done. It went for a solid amount of time too. The gaming streams last longer, but those are easy to last longer. I can only art so much at a time. But yeah, I think I will be calling the stream here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you can tune in next time, whenever that may be. Have a good night or a good rest of your day, wherever you may be. Farewell.